Hey guys, it's Autumn from the Daily Glamour, and I am going to do a tutorial for the look that relates to the contest that I'm doing right now. So if you don't know about the contest, please be sure and go and check out the video I posted about that. And this look that I'm wearing right now features a lot of the products that are going to be in that contest. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step I'm going to do is to put on my primer, which is Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin, and I'm just going to coat that from the lash line to the brow. Next is to put down my kind of base or marker for the darker purple color, which is going to be Livid. It's pretty dark, but I want it really deep, and I want to kind of define the crease a little bit. I'm going to do that with Rockstar, which is Urban Decay liner. What I'm going to do with this is just define the V shape, so I'm going to put some down on the lid and then into the crease. Then I'm also going to go ahead and define this little, almost like a wing, but it's where my eyeliner or eyeshadow is going to stop. I'm going to use a concealer brush to go and blend that. I'm going to go ahead and add the crease color, which is Beauty from the Earth Livid. It's a darker purple color. I'm going to do this with what's called an outer V brush. I got this one from Makeup Geek. I'm putting that in the crease and partially on the lid. Okay, so once I have the eyeshadow on, I'm going to go ahead and blend it with my fluffy blending brush. I'm going to clean up as much of the lid as I can so that I can make room for all my glitter. Okay, so I want to clean up this edge a little bit with my Q-tip. So I'm just going to kind of put it at an angle of out from my corner and just pull like that so that I clean it up some. Next I'm going to go ahead and prepare the lid to put the glitter on. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put a little bit of the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Cottage Cheese. I'm going to just fill in the area on my lid where the gold color is going to go. And then just use my finger because I'm wanting it to blend just a tiny bit. So with the glitter that we're going to be putting on, it needs a color under it, kind of. If you just put it straight onto a really light color or a really, really dark color, then you can see the gaps in between the glitter, which I don't think it looks as pretty. So I like to put a color under it. For this particular glitter, I'm going to go ahead and use Beauty from the Earth color Sycamore, and it's from their fall collection color. It looks really dark in the container, but when you put it on, it lightens up a whole lot. I'm just using a flat shader brush to go ahead and apply that to the lid. I'm pressing first, getting it all the way to the corner, and then kind of softening the edges out. I've zoomed out just a little bit so you can see the products a bit better. This is a lot different than what I normally do with just regular pigments and blending. This is a glitter base that I'm going to use first, which is by the company Lit, who has also made the glitter that I'm going to use. It's really, really liquid, and I have a smaller flat brush than I used for the lid. This brush right here, it came in my Vice palette, but it works really well. I'm going to dip that into the glitter base, kind of saturate my brush and pull off any excess that's there. Then I'm going to go right to my glitter stack. This is the color we're going to use. It's called Beach Baby, and I'm going to put that brush that's soaked right in the glitter, and I'm going to put it on both sides so I have enough to do my whole lid. And then I'm just going to pat it right over that color. I'm just tapping right on the ends here into that purple. Now you want to be really careful not to close your eye, or open your eye rather, while the glitter is drying, because it is a really liquid base. It takes it just a second to dry. They sent me this cool little fan. I feel like I should be on the Porch Drinking Mint Juleps. You can see that my crease isn't quite as defined here as it is on this eye. So I'm going to go in with my angle brush in that same livid color and just clean that up a tiny bit. So the glitter's applied, we cleaned up the crease, and now I'm going to put on my highlighter color, Cafe Latte, which is a matte kind of creamy color from Beauty from the Earth. It's a great highlighter. I'm actually going to put just a little bit of the cottage cheese color that I used on the lid just right on the highlight area there, and blend that with my finger just because I want that to be a little bit brighter. Just place that right in the highlight area and all the way around just to lighten this up. I have really deep set eyes, so I like to lighten this up over here. And I'm going to put that same cottage cheese color just right in my tear duct and bring it all the way over. I'm going to be really careful to try to keep a crisp line in between where the purple ends and where I start this cottage cheese color. I'm going to use my really tiny little e.l.f. detail brush to go and blend that down. And then I'm just going to add that sycamore color right over. I'm going to take my finger, kind of soften out the edges. And I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster eyeliner in Ultra Black. So I'm going to start in the very center, work my way out, making sure to press right along the lash line. When I get out here to the edge, I'm going to pull that wing right in between where the purple color ends and where that kind of sycamore color is. And I'm going to start from the corner of my eye and pull up. Next I'm going to line the waterline, and I'm just going to use Urban Decay Perversion for that. Just want to like a dark black. Just pull the eye down with your pinky. So all I need to do now is curl my lashes and put my mascara on. I'm going to first put on Clinique High Impact Mascara in black. So I'm just doing the last coat of mascara with the Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara in Ultra Black, or no, Extreme Black. I do that High Impact Mascara first because this brush is gigantic and it's hard to get detail in there. So that helps me really get down to the root, and then I can just kind of do this on the ends of the lashes just to add a real dark black color. You can see it's a really dark mascara. Okay, so now we're ready to finish the rest of the face. Okay, so I touched up my concealer and foundation a little bit, and now I want to go in and do my lips and the blusher. So I'm going to start with the blush first. So I'm going to do that with the Clinique Transparency Powder in Transparent Bronze. And it's a really good blusher or bronzer because it's just a bit darker than my skin color, and it has just the tiniest hint of pink so it doesn't turn orange on me. I'm going to use my wedge kind of brush from Makeup Geek to apply it. And I'm just putting it right here in the hollows of my cheek. Being pretty generous with it. Anything to help my face have a little bit of shape. So I just kind of do a Nike swoosh. So instead of doing a blusher, because I'm going to do a really bright lip to go with these eyes, I'm actually just going to put a little bit of a highlighter on. So I have this one by Physicians Formula that is called Transparent Pearl, and it's kind of a nice just shimmer without being over the top. It has a little brush on the inside, which is cool. And I'm basically just going to run that across my cheek just to give a little bit of a highlight there. Okay, so for the lip color, Because this color is really dramatic, I'm going to add just the tiniest bit of liner first to help keep everything in check. And I have this cheapo liner from Walgreens by Jordana, but they're actually pretty good for like $2. And this color is Silver Lilac. So I'm just going to really lightly line the outside of my lips. And blend as soon as I do it. I actually have a little bit of chapstick on first so that it doesn't come off on my lips really, really dark. It's just to make sure I keep the right shape. Then I'm going to take this NYX matte lipstick color in Shocking Pink and apply that right over top. Now with the matte lipstick, you want to be really sure that you don't have super chapped lips or anything, because it will definitely show that more than a cream or a frosted one will. So just make sure your lips are really nice and smooth. Whew, that is pink. So that's all for the All That Glitters look. Please check out the other video that I posted about the All That Glitters contest. A lot of the products that I use today are going to be included in that giveaway, and so I think you might want to give that a shot to try to win. Also, please find me on Instagram, The Daily Glamour, and of course on Facebook, where I post all of my looks nearly almost every day of the week, and reviews and different things like that. So I'll see you guys around.